This is the Video Game Votary. Show your support and hit subscribe right now.
What's going on, Video Game Votary Vanguard? It's your boy, the Video Game Votary, here with another episode. So today's episode, I'm giving you guys an even deeper glimpse inside of my game room before I do the game room tour. It's a very special, it's not really a hidden gem, but it's the most prized possession that I have down here in my game room. So to find out what that is, sit back, subscribe, catch the vibe, and find out next. Okay guys, welcome back. Before we get today's video started, if you're a fan of video game content, convention coverage, pickups videos, live streams, and much more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell, turn on notifications so that you'll miss a single episode. And as always, we upload every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4 p.m. right here on the Video Game Votary. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the episode. So here it is. The pride and joy of my game room, a Nintendo Switch kiosk. Try to give y'all a full view from the top down to the bottom. Different Nintendo things to commemorate Nintendo. So I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna give you a backstory and history of how I got and obtained this Nintendo Switch kiosk. So it was a GameStop going out of business, and I was inquiring about it, you know, a month and a half before the store was closing, and they announced it. The GameStop employee was telling me that Nintendo rep was supposed to come and pick it up and stuff like that. Then it came down to the last day the store was closing. I went back in there and I still saw the kiosk in there, and I asked about it again, and he told me to give him a call back around 8 o'clock because they were closing at 9. I called back and he told me to come get it. So I went and picked it up. At the time I had my minivan loaded in the back of it and brought it down here. Now this kiosk was bare bones, meaning it did not have the screen in there, and it also did not have the tablet. And from what I understand, it's kind of in the kiosk itself, it's kind of a dummy Switch console, meaning it just kind of plays demos, not even a full Switch console. So one of the things that took me a while to put it together, firstly, I had to figure out what I was going to do with the screen. We're going to go into detail about what I did with that. And also, as far as the tablet, I wasn't able to find parts and things like that. So what I did do, I couldn't find the footage, but I did have footage of when I first got it. The screen wasn't there. So what I did was, you can't really see because I already did the work behind the scenes. But what I ended up doing was I took a flat screen wall mount, and behind the screen itself, there's a bracket. And if you guys got a Nintendo Switch kiosk, you're familiar with that bracket. So I drilled holes so that I could put a bolt through, bolt nut and washer, and basically take this spare screen that I had. I measured out what would fit, and I mounted the TV wall mount to this TV and then bolted it to the kiosk. So I think it fits pretty well. Let me pull back so you guys can get the full view of it. I think it fits pretty well. This is a spare TV that I had. And next, what I had to do was, if you look right here on this Nintendo Switch keychain that I got from E3, this is the key to open the kiosk. And if you look, actually behind this, this is like a cover. You pull this cover up, there is a lock behind there, and basically opens that up so you can see all the internals. And as far as the tablet, it's actually dead, and I apologize, but all I did was basically get a cheap tablet, and I just put emulators on there just to kind of give the kiosk the full feel of what it's like in the store when you do see them and able to play on those. And another thing that I added a soundbar, as you can see right here, and it's just different, like I said, Nintendo things on there. These are my Joy-Cons. And what this is actually a version 2 Switch. So what I ended up doing, you guys know when the pandemic hit, it was very, very difficult to find a Nintendo Switch. So it took me a while to get my hands on another one. And that's when I finally put it all together. And I'm just going to go around the kiosk just to kind of show y'all how I decorated it. But once again, I love Nintendo so much. So we got a Super Mario bag. You guys seen the Nintendo Switch keychain that came from E3. That's another Super Mario Switch bag. And below that, there is a Zelda bag that came from Nintendo New York when I went to New York City on New Year's Eve. We're going to pan around to the front here. And these all, for the most part, they all came with the console. Besides this, I got this at E3 as well. This is basically just like a screen cleaner, Nintendo Switch. All of this came with the kiosk itself. Nintendo Switch Lite, screen, not screen, but the actual LED light. The Luigi Mansion, Zelda Link's Awakening, and Pokemon Sword and Shield decorations. So if you go over here, I just try to do little things just to kind of personalize it. We got some Super Mario Nintendo figurines. We got Mario, Yoshi, Link, Samus, Luigi, Mario again. We got a Goomba. We got Lakiti. I think I always say his name wrong. Lakiti. We got Luigi. Then I also added these Super Nintendo life-size cartridges, you can say. They came with the t-shirts at GameStop, and I thought it was pretty cool to decorate it. This is actually an AirPod Pro case with Super Mario. That's why it kind of separates there. And we're gonna go down. And right on top, this came from, like, I think a Super Mario blanket. So that this is, if you guys pre-ordered or even really go past GameStop, they might still have them. These are the pins that came with Super Paper Mario, the Origami King, the pins. A couple other little Super Mario stickers that came. Obviously that says pillowcase. I got a set of red Joy-Cons, and that's actually a full version of the Switch. And I picked up this controller. This controller is really, really nice. I believe it's made by Power A, but it's a Super Mario Odyssey edition controller that's wired, and I got that plugged in, and then I got the set of Joy-Cons, so you can kind of get a full experience. This 35th anniversary sticker that came with, can't remember what that came with, but I got that. So we're gonna go below here. These are some stickers that I picked up. I got these at Dollar Tree, so it was $1. So I just decided to kind of add that on there in that open space. You can see the coins, couple shells, power-up box, the question box, Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach. And that LED that you see above there, the LED strip, that is a part of the kiosk itself. There's my Super Metroid t-shirt case. And I got different Nintendo Switch boxes. That's like the box from my Nintendo Switch Lite. That's a Nintendo wallet that I got from the Nintendo store in New York. Got NES Classic Edition box. My 2DS box. My new 3DS XL Super Nintendo box. If we pull back just a little bit more, that's actually my tennis shoe box from my Super Mario Galaxy Edition Pumas. Then you got the new Super Mario Special 35th Anniversary Edition Switch box. You got the version 2 box below that. Then you also have the Nintendo Game & Watch box. Then you got the SNES Mini box. You got the original Nintendo Switch box. And over here you got my Famicom box that I got when I purchased my Famicom. You pull a little bit further back. Right there, you got Super Mario Mat. I picked that up at MagFest. I'll be so glad. Hopefully it comes back next year. But this is my kiosk. I love it. And this, like I said, I had a spare sound bar. I just want to give y'all a chance to kind of hear the sound. Fortnite should load up. And I'll say this, my daughter spends so much time on this thing because if I'm playing games, right next to it is my TV. I'll show y'all that. That's my TV. So if I'm playing down there, you know, she can be right over here still enjoying the game. And when I show the whole game room, you guys will get an idea of how many different things can take place at one time down here. And my daughter spends a lot of time on this. This kind of gives her the, you know, the freedom to, you know, be able to play on the Switch and really not be in the way. Or if I'm playing something on the Switch, I have my own version and I put one in here specifically for that reason. And it's not nothing special. The TV is not anything special. I kind of regret not doing a like smart TV, but you know, I think it fits very well. If you look, it's like, I feel like I did a good job mounting it. It's pretty flush. You see Fortnite right there. And the soundbar sounds great. Oh, I forgot to show this other side of how I decorated this other end. So over here, you see it's decorated with, let me turn that down. We don't want to get no copyright. Well, listen, I don't know what this. Anyway, so on the side here, you can see I got Donkey Kong. We got the girl from Splatoon, don't know her name. And then I also got this I picked up in Texas when I was howling at. I went to go see Mr. Rightware. That is the Super Mario Odyssey guide. I'm a big fan of Super Mario Odyssey. And then below that is the actual bag from Nintendo New York. That's another bag. And I kind of just decorated it like that with just different Nintendo items, just to kind of, you know, just show off my love for Nintendo. And if you look above that in the background, you can see my entire Wii U collection. So this is my pride and joy. To me, this is the most valued thing that I have in my game room, just being that the oddity and the rarity of it. You know, they're around, but not too many people would actually even have a kiosk in their house, not to mention having like a fully functioning one, and a Nintendo Switch one at that. You know, like I said, they're out there, but you know, it's not too many people who have kiosks, and they're, for the most part, they're rare. Even though they're in thousands of stores, everybody doesn't have one. You know, it's not like they're not readily available where you can go pick up one. So I'm very proud to have this in my collection, and that's when, to me, I formally became a collector, when I got an item like this that's kind of rare. This is my favorite thing down here. I love it, and I was so happy at the finished product. The sound bar, as you can see, fits perfectly with the length of the kiosk. The screen down there, which is just a tablet, fits in there, it looks flush. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the work I did and the craftsmanship that I performed to put this kiosk together. So that is my Nintendo Switch kiosk. Alright guys, so as usual, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for continuing to support the channel. If you're a fan of the channel, video game conventions, coverage, news, and much more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Drop a like on the video if you liked it. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought about my Nintendo Switch kiosk. Do you own one? Do you own any kiosks in your game room? Let's start the discussion right there in the comment section. So once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. We upload every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4 p.m. right here on the Video Game Votary. It's your boy, the Video Game Votary, aka the flyest game in the world. We out.
Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at Video Game Votary.